Hello guys, good to see you again. We're going to do homework 19 now, and this one is about angle bisectors. We just were talking about perpendicular bisectors. We were talking about some other constructions, but now we're bisecting angles. And number one says carefully bisect any two angles of the triangle. You can do all three if you want to, but you've got to do two. I'm actually going to do A and C, I think. So the construction of an angle bisector is done by centering your compass on the vertex and swinging an arc that hits both sides of the angle. I'm going to do this, I don't know, about this size. Again, it doesn't matter. You could be small, you could be bigger. I'm going to go about this big, and I'll swing an arc, making sure I hit both sides of the angle. And now, as you expect, we're going to go to those points of intersection. And I need to make sure my compass is set to more than halfway between the 2 points of intersection. So right here seems fine. But, no buts. I'm just going to go. My angle bisector is going to want to run like this. So I know I only need to swing a little bit of arc here out into the middle of the angle. Now if I center on the other point of intersection, then I can swing this arc, finding that point of intersection where the two arcs cross. And then I can use my straight line drawing tool to connect those dots. I'm going to do it in lime green. We'll connect C, the vertex. We'll go out through this point of intersection. So not like this, not like this. You got to be right in the middle. And I know that this green line is cutting this angle in half. So if this half here was like 26 degrees, this half would be 26 degrees also. All right. But I said we have to do it twice. So let's do it again, this time maybe in blue, and we're going to do it on angle A. So I center on angle A, I open my compass to basically any measurement I want, and I swing an arc, making sure that that arc hits the side of the angle twice. Then I center on those points of intersection, I make sure that my compass is opened more than halfway. And as long as I'm more than halfway, then I can swing arcs out into the middle of my angle. This might need to come down a little lower. Then I'll center on the second point of intersection, and I'll swing, and I'll be able to get those arcs to cross. And I guess I will now do another straight line. I'll keep it lime green, and I need to go through the point of intersection on the blue. So right here looks good. So now it says find the point of intersection of those angle bisectors. That's a special point called the incenter of the triangle. So we'll label that in red. And it's the point right here. And we'll call it P. Point P is called the incenter. It says center the compass on point P and open it up so that it touches the nearest point of any side. So you wouldn't have it touch here. That's not the closest. These points over here are closer. See? So you want to basically imagine running as fast as you can to the side of the triangle. I think that point right there, that looks pretty good. Then it says make a circle using this setting. And this circle will be called the inscribed circle of the triangle. So as I swing around, I should just barely touch that side. I should just barely touch that side. I should just barely touch that side. And that's the exact definition of what an inscribed circle is. It's the biggest possible circle that just fits inside of a triangle. It just barely touches all three sides without coming out of the triangle. That's what just happened. So we said point C is called the incenter. And this red triangle is called the inscribed circle. Let's move on. Number two, we're doing something really similar, except instead of the angle bisectors, we're doing perpendicular bisectors. So I would center on A, and I'm going to do the perpendicular bisector of segment AB. So I got to open up more than halfway. And maybe in a very light color, I will just swing my whole big semicircle like we sometimes do. Then I'll center on B, swing another whole big giant semicircle, and I get my 2 points of intersection, right? So I can draw a line now between them. And I'm going to stick with lime green. That worked out well last time. So I'll connect this point here, down through that point there. Excuse me. And that's one perpendicular bisector for side AB. Now I'm going to do the bisector of side BC, which means I don't need to be open quite that wide. Maybe here is fine. What's another nice light color? How about this light orange? I'm going to swing an arc. Oh, that stayed gray. That's okay. It's not really okay. Let me change it. I do want it to be a different color. But that's too light. How about this pinkish color? That's good. So make sure my pencil is that same color. After swinging an arc centered at B, we'll go center at C. We'll swing another arc, making sure the arcs cross. So I get a point of intersection here. I keep swinging around, I get another one right there. That tells me how to line up my line. So I should be back to lime green, center here. Make sure you stretch through that other point of intersection, which I do. So we now get a brand new point at this point of intersection. And apparently that point is called the circumcenter, right? It says label it. And now we are to center our compass on that circumcenter. And this one's kind of cool because now it says open your compass to touch any vertex, either A or B or C. I'm closer to A, so I'll open up to A. There we go. And then I'm going to swing a circle, and it should hit vertex C and vertex B. And that circle is called a circumscribed circle. So you've got your circumcenter, you've got your circumscribed circle. That might be the whole homework. I think it is, yeah. So these are two important constructions. Hopefully you understand them, and you can tune in later for homework 21. See you later.